state's trying to pass a millionaire's tax. So you're bringing in more than $1 million every year. It would be like a tax percent of your income, something small. But everybody under is unaffected.
Duh, you have residuals coming in and you are not going to be hurt by this percentage. I think you should be taxed.
It's just hard for me to gauge because I'm not a millionaire. I would like to be one day, so it's like, that's a problem that I'll deal with when I get there. If the downside is I gotta pay, if I'm still a millionaire after I pay that, then I can't really complain.
But this is the thing, it should be a percentage, because at the end of the day, if you're gonna percentage tax on anything, if I make $30,000 a year and I'm getting taxed, when I make $60,000, I should be taxed that same percentage. So then it's the same percentage for every single person.
Sure, it should be across the board.
Then someone who makes a lot of money can't complain about, because if you weren't making that much money, still you'd be taxed the same amount.
But then people also, they don't want to make money because they don't want to pay so much in taxes.
But I also think people are complaining about, I have taxes come out and they go towards certain things. It's pot. But it's also interesting that they're not saying, well, let's change other things that are causing the homelessness and drug population happening downtown and so like that's crazy. Breaking into people's businesses. And then they're like, I've heard people complain about Democrats, or I've heard people be like, liberals are causing this or this. But it's like no one's actually talking about the real problems in my opinion. How are these poor people getting these drugs? They're homeless. Where are they getting these drugs? They have no money.
The interesting thing is the national government is going the other way because they approved big tax cuts for the upper tax bracket. And then the rest of us, there was no effect. I want to address this wealth gap that has increased exponentially since the 80s. They've cut the taxes for the upper bracket over and over and over again. Us on the lower end have not been addressed at all. Never really been cut.
For me, I can be struggling, and if someone homeless were to come to me like, hey, can I have $5? And I can literally have $5 because I know I'm going to get that. Yeah. I will give it to somebody because I know the person clearly is much less on their luck than me. It's crazy as someone who doesn't have money that I'm willing to give my last $5. And that tells me, that's where I'm like, this shouldn't even be a question.
I'm not going to defend them. I think one thing though is like once they tax you, there's so many middlemen that somebody in there usually be scamming the money out of it anyway. In which case, like, don't take my money and give it to people that's just scamming. I got to make sure it's at least getting there. I remember they were talking about Elon Musk had all the money to cure world hunger. And he was like, well, show me the plan and I'll pay for it. But there was no plan.
But that's what I think. This is the problem that we have. And now we're doing this.